Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And if you're a huge fan of the NFL, but not so much college football, it's forgiven if you do not remember who Greg McElroy is. Well, McElroy was Alabama's quarterback in the late 2000s, early 2010s, before he was selected late by the New York Jets in the draft. I believe he played 2 career games, 1 start, which was a loss, and that was his NFL career. Well, we also know that in 5 short days, the NFL draft will begin Thursday. Bears got the first pick. They're taking Caleb Williams in a secret that isn't a secret because everyone in the world knows that's happening. Well, even though everyone expects him to go first, he has been highly scrutinized. I would say one of the more scrutinized first overall picks that was basically consensus to go first overall. A lot of people question his leadership skills, and Greg McElroy did have this to say. Now, wanted to make this video a couple of days ago. Basically, something happened with my audio settings, so it was just recorded without any audio, but I did want to share this. But Caleb Williams responds to notion that he has never faced adversity. Interesting this thing to say by McElroy, as you say. Um, Notion from ESPN's Greg McElroy that Williams has never faced adversity. McElroy shared that take with Kevin Clark on ESPN's This Is Football podcast. So Williams opted to respond to McElroy on X by defining adversity as a state or instance of serious or continued difficulty or misfortune, and by listing specific examples, in Williams' view, of adversity. Year 1, didn't start freshman year. Year 2, Pop Tammy, championship game first quarter, lost because of my hammy. Year 3, 7-5 my last year of college ball. Now, it's subjective, but some people may say that those were adverse situations that Williams faced during his career in college. But a good point by Mike Florio here, let's be a pro football talk, that the fact that he has no agent forces Williams to handle it himself. Still he arguably should have just ignored it by responding to it. He amplified it, and I mean it's kind of a good point that Greg McElroy isn't a household name. Yes, he does work for ESPN, but he's not Stephen A. Smith, Pat McAfee. By responding to it, probably brought more eyes to what McElroy had to say. And again, yes, no agent. He's got to basically handle his business. But what are your thoughts that Caleb Williams faced no adversity? Again, he's been very scrutinized. He had the moment after the loss to Washington, where he went in the stands, was basically crying with his mom, paints his nails, pink phone. I mean, some people believe those are instances that show that it's going to be tough for him to be a leader, to be taken seriously in the locker room. Amani Toomer, I know a few months back, had some comments about, both the painting the nails and crying in his mom's arms. But say he's faced no adversity in his career. I'm going to be honest. I mean, a lot of college quarterbacks that go high in the draft, you could almost say the same thing. I mean, let's be honest. These quarterbacks have probably won the majority of their games in high school. Many of them came from good schools in college, and now they may be joining an NFL team that, again, if they're taken with a high pick, they probably did not have a good season the previous year. So there may be struggles early on. So, again, you could say that about a lot of quarterbacks, and maybe the quarterbacks that you can say have faced adversity, they might have not panned out in the NFL. I mean, adversity, no adversity, high draft pick, later draft pick. It's just an inexact science to know how these quarterbacks are going to do in the NFL. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.